What's up, everybody? Today we're here in Brooklyn, New York at Brooklyn Camper Vans, and we're talking about what everyone has followed me for. I don't think I've ever gotten this many messages, and I'm not just saying that. This is something that I've discovered through Amazon, but it is the camera system. How I have a 12-volt camera system that records 24/7 to an SD card, and that allows me to know what's going on outside my van, whether I'm there and just want to know what's outside, or I've stepped away and I want to know who broke my windshield. So stay tuned and check this out.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just give a breakdown of what's in the box. The first thing in the box that I'm pulling out here is a 10-inch monitor. It's a standard 12-volt monitor. You can basically pick up any sort of monitor, it'll work. So if you've used 12-volt devices before, you can see this is kind of a standard power plug. There's a lot of other connections here, and you can use this for watching TV, whatever, but it's kind of small, it's 10-inch. Next up, these are your camera wires. So some are longer than others, but this gives you the ability to run the camera to exactly where you need on the van. I think the longest one in here is like 25 feet, so I just wound up coiling it at the base and zip tying it and leaving it behind the wall. Now this is the camera itself. I chose the low profile ones. The same company, they also have an option to get an infrared camera that comes with it as well. I personally don't like these because of how noticeable they are. The low profile ones fit very sleek to the van, and this is what the footage looks like. So I don't really think it's necessary to get the infrared with the higher frame rate. You can see everything pretty perfectly, especially while driving. I've captured license plates before, and the proof is in the pudding. Even this one specifically, it's completely black outside and you can see everything. Okay, so the cameras are cool and all, but it won't do anything without this thing. This is the brain. You're going to connect everything to this. So all 4 cameras come to this device. The screen connects to this device, whatever you wind up choosing. It also gives you the option to connect cellular with 3G or Wi-Fi, so you could connect it to your hotspot in the van. Before you do anything, this is your power cable. It doesn't come pre-wired, so you're going to need to do a little bit of work here. So there's 2 options. What I did with mine is I took that yellow wire and combined it with the red wire. What this will do is allow the cameras to always be on unless you pull the fuse. That yellow wire is an ignition line. So what a lot of people use this camera system for is while they're driving, when they turn the car on, they'll have the yellow wire to an ignition line. I also recommend you could wire that to a switch, so you just manually turn it on and off. But if you're like me, just put these 2 together, put that on your battery positive, put the black on your battery negative, and just go ahead and plug that directly in to the power system here. So like I said, you can see a lot of different connections here. The USB allows you to connect a mouse. The mouse is included. The VGA cable is included. So the VGA connects to that monitor that came with the device. I use an HDMI because I'm using a larger TV. On the top left and top right, you got your Wi-Fi and 3G. And then it comes down to placement. So it comes with a 3M adhesive. I'd really recommend using some self-tapping screws and screwing it physically into something, either your roof rack or onto the van itself, and then just layering some silicone. What I'm doing here is undoing the screws on the bottom. That'll allow the ball in the camera itself to move freely. So if you're placing it in a not ideal place, this will allow you to kind of point the camera towards what you're wanting to look at. I really recommend covering all the doors as well as inside the cab if you have, the extra camera. They also make this whole camera system in an 8-camera system for larger rigs, or if you're just looking to have a lot of views on your security system. I swear it works.
So after that, if you're still feeling lost, there's 2 really great resources. There's Brooklyn Camper Vans and Scrappy's Van Workshop. These are 2 really good resources of people that I know that can install these camera systems for you. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. I try and reply to everything, as well as Instagram messages, whatever works. But with 800 new subscribers from New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures, I want to share whatever thing I can to make whatever you're looking for. Not sure why you're here. So thanks for coming by, and I'll be publishing more content, I guess, now. See ya.